On the closing day of the week-long World Environment Day celebrations held at Usosotham Auditorium, Shillong, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma stressed that community action was a critical component in natural resource management. Speaking at the program, the Chief Minister informed that the state has close to Rs 4,700 crores worth of externally aided projects that are being spent on natural resource management. Sangma said that natural resources have to be managed so that it becomes sustainable and economically viable in the long run, and to achieve this, the government's effort is to work with natural resource management committees at village levels and connect them to different programs that are being implemented.
When you talk of natural resource management, when you talk of health and youth policy, mother's health, child's health, you look at all these areas and you realize that they are all connected. When we talk of NRM, which is Natural Resource Management, it's not just the Soil Conservation Department that needs to look at it. It's not about planting trees. It's not, or I should say, it's not just about planting trees. It's not just about creating the reservoir. It's not just about having the catchment area protected. It's about ensuring that the natural resource we have is managed in a better manner so that it becomes sustainable and economically viable in the long run. And that is the larger picture and the goal with which we work with. And it is important for us to realize that, but because without that, we would be missing the picture, I should say. When we talked of natural resource management, we realized that we need to have a policy for water. Because without that, the entire process would be not connected. So we started with the water policy. Then we realized that the state budget and funds are not enough for us to be able to fund the different projects that we want. So we started moving aggressively on different externally aided projects. I'm happy to inform you that while I'm standing here and speaking, we have close to 4,700 crores worth of externally aided projects that are being spent on natural resource management. You don't realize it, but that's the kind of money that this government has mobilized and is spending on natural resource management. We started connecting different departments to each other. Soil conservation needs to talk to forest department, which needs to talk to water resources, which needs to talk to PHE, and all of them need to be connected with some agency and some sort of funding. So we started making the different departments talk to each other. We realized that just department handling it is not enough. We need the community to be part of it. And that's why you saw this wonderful program where we're having the natural resource management committees at the village level, at the 6,500 plus villages that we have, so that the entire effort of the government, the plan that we have, can then trickle down to the grassroots level, be connected with the different programs that are being implemented, so that ultimately we are able to achieve the big picture. And while we moved forward, we realized that we need to have innovation and technology into the system. And that's why today, whether it's the process of delivering through drones and sprinkling seeds through drones, or in fact a very innovative program called the Payment for Ecosystem Services is another example of innovation. Innovation is not just technology. Innovation is even in terms of our service, in terms of our process. So therefore the process innovation of PES is something that is really something that's amazing.
At the program, the Chief Minister, along with Forest and Environment Minister James Sangma, launched the Forest Management Plan, the state's action plan for forests in line with various interventions to preserve the ecosystem. NRM awards were also presented to villages that have performed exceptionally well in natural resource management. The Forest and Environment Minister, addressing the gathering, the Forest and Environment Minister said that the MDA government places utmost importance to environment and the issue of climate change.
I'm also very happy to inform all of you today that we are going for nature-based solutions. Forest Department today has come up with phycoremediation that we are implementing in our rivers. Again, phycoremediation is not something that's new. All of us know about it, but just to inform those who may not, this is a technology wherein we use nature to solve nature's problems. We have this huge problem of acid mine drainage in our rivers. And to counter that, or to make sure that these rivers are rejuvenated, we are using algae, which is a very, very humble organism found in Mother Nature, to correct the pH balance, to correct the pH levels, and to bring balance in these rivers. So we had a pilot phase where River Luka was taken up, a small stretch of it. And when we launched this, we were very, very apprehensive. Will it work? Will it not work? But then, this is something that I'm so happy that the project, the pilot project at River Luka worked marvelously. And today we have scaled it up to take 2 more rivers in East Jaintia Hills. This is again a bio solution wherein we are using nature to combat nature's problems. There's so many other innovations and interventions that we have brought about during this week-long program of World Environment Week. And that is why I say that we are moving away. And I think actions speak louder than words. And this is exactly what, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, that we are finally seeing action on the ground.
To make it when you go up, the full-fledged, not just with paper, but the real one. You can make it? Yes. That's good.
Save water. And what about this guy? He's watering his plants.
Sometimes you take Congratulations
All young people
for all the work that you're doing. It's a pride for our state.